Hey everyone, my name is Miss Ziegler, and today we're going to be making pop art portraits. The style of pop art was at its height in the 1960s. It was all about mass production and consumerism. A well-known artist of this movement was Roy Lichtenstein. His style reflected that of comic books. For materials, you'll need watercolor paper that is taped down with masking tape. You'll need a palette or paper plate, a paper towel, a pencil eraser for dotting, various sizes of brushes, brush tip or fine tip black pens, a pencil, acrylic paints in the primary colors, as well as black and white paint, and a water cup. For this project, you'll be making an artwork of your face, also known as a self-portrait. I have attached step-by-step images to help you with this process. Feel free to pause the video and refer back to this image. Your portrait can be based on an image or by looking at a mirror. I recommend practicing your face beforehand, use basic shapes and lines, and draw lightly until you're sure it's right. Be swift and loose with the hair. Draw locks curling out or sticking up. Your hair shouldn't look like a helmet. Once you're sure your face is correct, you can use darker lines for the facial features. This will help later with outlining. Give your drawing clothes that you would usually wear. What's something that you wear that defines who you are? Draw a speech bubble or a thought bubble to the side. Notice how my face doesn't take up the whole space and leaves room for this. Plan out what your bubble will say. Space out where your letters will go. I would make all your letters capital to be true to Lichtenstein's style. We're going to start with painting the skin tone. This may take a few different colors to get the right tone. Colors besides the primary colors may be needed to achieve this. Now the hair color will not be your natural hair color. If you have red hair or light brown hair, I would choose red. If you have blonde or light hair, choose yellow. If you have dark brown hair or black hair, I would choose blue. This is just to stick with Lichtenstein's style. Choose a primary color that is different from the color you use for your hair. Paint the background first with a larger brush, then use a thinner brush to fill in the small areas. To get a nice flat color, you might have to do a few coats. Use the last primary color that you haven't used yet for any other details. Oh, and don't forget the eyes. Now it's time for the black outline. Get a thin brush. For your black paint, mine is already watery, I don't really know why. But if yours isn't watery, I might add a little bit, just a little bit of water so it flows better. Outline all of your pencil lines. Be patient. This takes a lot of time. Add thicker areas of black to create shadow. If you mess up, it's fixable. But if you don't feel comfortable yet with doing this, I'd practice on a scrap piece of paper. Now it's time for dots. Use the extra pencil eraser. Lightly dab the eraser into the paint and dab it onto the paper. With each row, stagger the dots a bit. Add these dots into both corners of the picture. These dots are known as Ben-Day dots, and they were used in much of Lichtenstein's work. Now we're going to use our pens to outline our words. Words are really tricky to freehand, so printing out the words and pasting them to the artwork is an alternative. Add any last-minute details, peel off the tape carefully, and you're done. Clean up any paper scraps and put away your materials. Wash out your brushes thoroughly. I thought I would include this as well. This is a female portrait I've created for reference. I hope you all make some amazing portraits. Thanks for watching!